after the excitement of last week, we're finally going to get started on the detailing. I still haven't painted this, but it's raining like a motherfucker outside. And it's fine. This has to get primed. This has to get painted. But we've got a problem. We've got a problem solving for this bit. So with that in mind, I'm H-Bonds and you're whatever. Let's do this.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Alright, assholes, it's your old pal Hobbs. Here to tell you about Shadow of the Alliance. Follow the journey of Mateo Beauregard, a young mech warrior in the service of the Taurian Concordat. In the wake of the Steiner-Davion wedding, Laconis III has just been invaded by Davion forces hoping to bang on Maximilian Liao's back door. Beauregard must fight to save his team, the woman he loves, and his people. Want to get in on it? You can! Donate bits to become a character in the book and help save Laconis III. Every bit helps this book become better and better looking to Catalyst because the goal is to make enough to commission artwork, including a cover and artist drawings inside, like the old days. Be a part of the legend of the Laconis Wolverines. Donate today. It will go to a good cause.
Okay, so mind the heater. So after the excitement of last week, I do have to get some stuff done. I have to do some painting. I wish I had some primer white. Maybe I do. Okay. So no white, but we do have green. And I actually had to go to the store. I had to go to Sherwin-Williams, by the way. Sherwin-Williams is the only company I know that even came close to matching the olive drab green that we're using for this. So I got some, and excuse me. Bondoing. That's what we're doing today. We have a lot of that to do. And then I'm going to be painting over it, which is why we got this. Yes. So without any further ado, we're going to do that. And then hopefully get to some detailing today. We'll see. Because this paint takes a lot longer to dry than spray paint. But we'll do our best. And in the midst of that, I'm going to drink this nice, tasty Nas. I'll sing your praises from here to breakfast, but I would really love some free Nas. So this is what Bondo looks like. It's basically gelatinous ceramic. And it's sort of, you're supposed to use a spreader and stuff, but so I'm kind of the impression that I need to break out the belt sander and I'm gonna get out the belt sander very quickly and smooth this out. I kind of want to just so it's kind of like that. It doesn't have to be much, but I do want it to smooth it out a little bit so that it sort of meets the chassis a little bit. So we're going to do that, and it won't take very long. Yep, that's the way I want to do it. So that's done. We'll grab the Bondo. We have a lot less to do now, which is great. But now we have to do a lot more of it. If you follow me. I wanted to sand this area to begin with, so it's not so... Because now it looks way better, and we're going to use some sealant and hot glue to make it look even better. First, we're going to Bondo the hell out of this, then we'll get to this. Yeah, I got to paint that. I've got to paint some of this in here. I've got to paint this here, the hot glue that we used to put this on the thing. And since we didn't get a spray can, this will actually go a lot better. I'm going to state this categorically, I have never actually used Bondo before. So this is one of those things again where I'm learning stuff. I don't know how long it takes to dry. I don't know how much you're supposed to put. I'm just sort of yeeting it and doing what I can. I think I'll do okay.
Did I just learn karate? Is that supposed to be on fire? Wait, who brought a marching band? Shrieking, microwave beeping, kettles streaking, balloons explode, the baseline pounds, victory calls, but it's drowning sounds. Fates crescendo, neon glow, steam erupts, I strike a pose. My montage done, my goal inside, still can't hear, but hey, it's time.
I'm getting it on my hand. Oh, I'm getting it on my pants. Oh, no, that one. Oh, no, I got it on my hoodie. Oh, no, I'm getting it everywhere. Fuck. All right, well, I'm going to cut it here, and then when we come back, this is going to be done. I have hot dogs. Okay, so you will notice very quickly I've done some stuff, not the least of which was painted this and filled the holes with this piece of scrap metal that I had that after I did something to it, I primed it and then I flipped it over and primed it again. And then I flipped it over and it looked like this. But after having used the grinder wheel for the angle grinder, the bare metal you can see underneath, you can see the bare metal underneath, and I fucking love the shit out of that. So that's done. This is done. This is done. Everything's back in. Good to go. I still have to paint the GPU brace, or the bracket, but I'm gonna get there. So hot glue. I have the hot glue gun out because I was just hot gluing the hell out of this, since when I placed it, I only glued the inside. So now it is nice and finally secure. I'm gonna wait till it dries a little bit more, and then I'm gonna paint it with the green a little bit. And yeah, so that'll get to. This is done, nice and filled, and frankly, I mean, I've been doing a lot of thinking since last week when I was at the museum. Back then, welds sucked. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Not you. Tasana comes in here so rarely. Come here, sweetie. Okay, I guess not. Rivets sucked back in the old days. And so, while a lot of this, I did get a lot of this, I don't care. I think the fact that it's not perfect looks fucking amazing. After what I saw, this is so freaking accurate. So that's good. That's waiting to go on because I cut a new window, and because of the magnet which I painted, you'll see, I had to make this little divot. So now I can glue it right in there and it'll be fine. So that's done. That's done. Here's some other thing. In bondoing, first of all, it takes for fucking ever. Next time I do any of it, first of all, I'm doing it before I do any painting at all. It was an idiot move on my part, but it ended up being like a happy accident because it looks really, really, like, it looks grody and dirty and imperfect, and it's so fucking period accurate. But since I did apply quite a bit, I did paint it. And so now this is, I had quite a few blemishes on there, but they have since been covered up, and it looks really, really cool. And even in the parts where it's like, I can touch up bits like this, I can touch it up with the silver, which is exactly what I'm going to do. The disc mount, or the fan mount, I have since painted. I liked the black and the white, but I decided that this goes a lot better with it. In fact, as soon as I find the case brush, or the case drawer, I'm going to paint that too. I'm having so much fun. Oh, I love this build. Lotus, stop being a bitch. Okay, so this fits just about perfectly in there. Yeah, I cut this thing perfectly. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hold this down as I glue it. Because either the plastic is a little bit warped, which is very likely, or I pressed this wrong and it's a little bit warped, which is also very likely. Either way, I can fix it now with the hot glue. It'll add a lot of structural integrity. So we're going to do just that. That's so fucking cool. Oh. And it stays on its own weight. Check that out. Ta-da! It looks so fucking good. Oh, it's on. It's on. I'm so awesome. Every once in a while, you just need to fist bump yourself. Okay, next thing. And I'm going to keep this on. Next thing is the periscopes. And we need scissors for this. I don't need to be really exact with this. Just when I'm separating it. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do that. I just need to cut this out and then measure it to the periscopes. And then I'm going to use an X-Acto knife to get it a bit more accurate. This is, and I had a bit of a time getting these done. These are 3 images. This is actually 3 images. I had to go to the and deal with this kid because they don't apparently know how to do math. I had to stand there for 20 minutes. This kid just did not. It was weed. Lots of weed, but still, no excuse. It took him 20 minutes and like 7 tries to get the size right, which he did. And I was like, fucking pulling my hair out, figuratively speaking, I know. I was fucking pulling my fucking hair out while this kid is just screwing up. And by the way, costing me money, and actually not true, but I didn't, whatever. Finally got it there, paid for it, he put it in the bag, I left. An hour later, I'm finishing up all the detailing and I pull it out because I'm like, oh, fuck, I can finally do this and start filming. He put the wrong I'm sweating. You have no idea how irritated the hell I was out of that kid. I wanted to go back there and fucking deck him. I had to, okay, so this must have been, 7 o'clock. I went down there maybe, it was 7:30. I left at 7:30. They close at 8. First time I went down there was like 4, maybe 3. I had stuff to do, so I didn't come and check it right away. And when I found out that he had put the wrong sheet in, I went from 0 to pissed off faster than the Titan imploded. There, that's a Stockton Rush joke for you. So I had to go back. And I said, hey, first of all, nobody back there. I was like, anybody there? Sent the dude back. Same idiot. Same idiot. I'm like, hey, you gave me the wrong sheet. And his fucking words, I'm not even fucking kidding. He said, you should have probably sized it better. That's why it didn't work. I'm like, no, you gave me the wrong sheet. And by the way, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was the one who was supposed to know how to do your job. They had no idea that you could drag and drop something from a fucking thumb drive into Affinity or whatever the hell he used. I'm probably gonna have to bleep all of that. Fuck that kid. Fuck him in his fucking ass, dude. Fuck him. Fucking. Anyway. To continue what I was saying, I don't have to be too precise with getting it out. I just have to be precise with the fine-tuning on swords. I just need to cut the images right, and then I'm going to cut around where I'm going to put them. They're not this big, by the way. This is not all. This is way more than we need, but I did that on purpose. Whenever you get something printed out, you need to leave some space for bleed. We have more than we need because I needed enough to cut around. So now that we can finally put it on there, I'll show you. So the images that I got while I was at the museum were from the front of the tank. And what I did was I got up there, by the way, very difficult. Very difficult. I'm old and much heavier than I used to be when I was a tanker. Oh man, it was so great. You have no idea. Anyway, so on the front of the tank, I held my phone just inside the front of the lip, just inside. And I took pictures from there. And then I came over here and did the same thing. And then I did the same thing. So you could see what's going on. So here's the front. And then here's the back, or the right shoulder. And then here is the left shoulder. So what I'm going to do is this is going to go like this. Da-da, da-da, da-da. So that when you are looking into each of these things, and by the way, this is why we didn't put it immediately we didn't glue it to the plexi, so that there's just a little bit of depth. So when you're looking in it, it looks as if you are looking through that fucking periscope. Check that out. See? Like that. So it looks as if you're looking into the periscope. Oh my God, this looks so cool! Okay, so number 2. This is the front. Because I'm putting it on that case drawer, I needed to have this sheet metal to glue it to the case drawer. And so this is what I'll actually be gluing the image to. There we go. This is actually perfect. My hot glue gun's just like, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks so good. The first periscope. Let's move on. Oh, this is so fucking sexy. Oh yeah. Okay. That's done. Now, okay. I'm really excited. So this is going to be different. First, I have to size this. I have to cut this first and attach it to this, and then glue it to the door panel before I put this down. So for this, I need to be very precise. And I also don't have to be nearly as close on the sides. You ever think about the preoccupation with doing everything right side up, even though in this particular context it really doesn't matter? Do you ever think about why we do that? I just did. Great. So no matter where it is, I got enough room for the drawer. Good shit. I kind of wish I'd made them bigger. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Once I paint the glue, it's gonna look real. I know it said we'd get to some detailing today, but I'm tired of shit, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.